tuned to X-Play next.
Today on X-Play, swing into split screen with Spider-Man 2 for the Nintendo DS. Get medieval on your bad self in The Bard's Tale.
Oh, what a strapping man you are.
And it's deja vu all over again with Mario Party 6. Man, Mario throws a lot of parties. It's game time. Please welcome two people who totally won't make out with me. Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Hello, and welcome to X-Play.
I'm Morgan Webb. He's Adam Sessler.
And only one of us will survive this episode.
Really?
Worked for CSI.
That's creepy.
On today's show, a dungeon-crawling RPG that isn't afraid to make fun of itself.
An Urban Sims game for the Nintendo DS.
A platformer starring an Australian tiger.
And a new Mario Party game. It's not true about only one of us surviving, is it?
And most importantly, Spider-Man 2 for the Nintendo DS.
Because I know that all your other lady co-hosts have kind of disappeared.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2, huge movie, huge console game. Now it's on the new handheld from Nintendo.
Whatever did happen to Cape Tello?
Okay, I was kidding. You have nothing to worry about. Introduce the first game.
Okay. Our first title is a role-playing game based loosely on a classic PC game. Here's our review of The Bard's Tale.
And only one of us will survive this review.
Oh, this guy. I know this guy. He's the dude you meet in the dorms after orientation. He drives around in a hand-me-down Saab with a fish sticker in the back window. He roams the dorms looking to pluck young ladies' roses with his sensitive song. Usually Coldplay beaten out with plenty of facial drama on his friend's acoustic guitar.
Oh, what a strapping man you are.
He's the college bard, which is good because this is a Bard's Tale for the Xbox.
How about you tell the story and leave the sarcastic patronizing to me, okay?
So gather round, lads and lassies, for this song won't last long. The Bard's Tale pulls heavily from an awareness within a collection of stereotypes you'll find in such films as The Princess Bride.
I'm just a dirty old bastard running around in a smelly old rug with a bucket for a head.
Going so far as to cast the guy who played Wesley in The Princess Bride as the Bard.
My sword is quite big enough to handle any troubles.
A great deal of the Bard's moaning is generated by his weariness with dungeon-crawling game conventions. He's tired of the endless treks to find the tiny shreds of Dark Ages junk necessary to finish quests.
Did you bring us the bell? It took a bit of doing and left quite a mess, but here it is.
He's tired of waiting for things to jump up and bite him on the ass.
Hello? Gonna wake up on me? Oh, come on.
He's tired of traps, songs, farmers, villains, animals, and chosen ones.
Please, oh please, could you risk your neck to save her, blah, blah, etc., etc.
The only thing the Bard likes is his dog, Duckets,
How rich are we talking?
drinking, and booty knocking.
Is it me? Or did it suddenly just get hot again?
So, we got a hilariously weary of the genre wise ass, weaving his way through trials and tribulations worthy of the Bob Marley Legends cassette stuck in his Saab stereo.
Can we skip the alliteration and get right to the fighting?
Now, we just need a game.
As you wish, my fiendishly fanciful foe.
It's kind of ironic to imagine that the Bard may be criticizing the game he'd actually stuck in, rather than the genre.
So, are you dead?
Almost.
In fact, there seems to be a duality to the playing experience of the Bard's Tale. The cutscenes and dialogue can be funny,
It's bloody cold enough here without you making it worse.
but when you zoom out for the gameplay, you kind of lose all the personality gained by the realm's silly residents.
We do have a buyback policy. If you buy it, don't bring it back. Haha.
Character and weapons upgrade have been simplified, so many things that required strategic management are pretty much taken care of. Better weapons, when collected, simply replace older ones. There's also an interesting collection of helper spells that conjure up mythic allies. Some provide necessary skills to go further, while others roll sort of beef when things get spicy.
This war stage, I boo you off.
There are some laughs to be found here, but I'd rather see The Princess Bride for those. We give it a 3 out of 5.
Stay where you are. Stay where you are.
Okay, we do enjoy finding games, like Conkers. but it helps if the game is actually fun to play, which the Bard's Tale really is not.
Now, there's actually a little bit of history here. The original Bard's Tale came out on the Commodore 64 and Apple II in 1985. Yes, children, the dark era known as the 80s.
And the Bard's Tale has spawned numerous sequels on everything from the Mac to the Amiga.
The Amiga is such a happy little word, and it has over 16 colors. So the new game is an attempt to resurrect the franchise.
Good luck.
Oh, and in case you were wondering, despite Adam's claims that only one of us would live through that review, yes, I survived.
That review. But seriously, how cool would it be if you were my Zombified co-host?
We give it a 2 out of brains.
And speaking of zombies and other creatures of the night, how about a golf-themed Sims game?
You're not really interested, but for the sake of argument, sure.
Great! Here's a review of Herb, Sims in the City for the Nintendo DS.
Oh, I get it. Like Sims in the City, it's like Sex in the City.
I have no idea what that's like. There are a few things more important in life than fitting in. Why hang out with the geeks and losers when you can be cool hanging with the popular crowd? Such is the moral lesson being taught by EA with the Herbs, Sims in the City. No longer will you suffer the drudgery of suburban life. Now, your on-screen persona compete themselves in the big city. You begin your urban conquest by creating your own character, but those who are used to other Sims games will undoubtedly be disappointed by the lack of options. But before you're handing out comps to the biggest clubs, you'll have to start at the bottom first. This means mopping up messes at the local hotel and cleaning its windows of bird dung. After a short stint in the local joint, you're released upon the city to make your mark as a visionary scholar or the next nightclub sensation. Everyone knows that you're no one in the city until you know someone else. And this is the crux of the game's design. You must chat up as many people as possible and get them to like you. This is accomplished by finding the dialogue option they like the best and repeating it until you can't stand pressing another button. It's simple, really. Girls like to talk about money and fashion, and guys like to talk about cars and sports. In this game, anyway, if you manage to lay on the charm, they'll reward you with rep points that will get you in with the city's local gangs. The game also has a smattering of mini-games that will hook you up with cash that you can spend at the local shop on furniture. Or you can always pick up garbage to make a buck. Like every other Sims-type game, your character has a list of basic needs that must be addressed at all times. And we mean all times. Accomplishing anything in the game can be a major micromanagement headache because you're constantly interrupted with trips to the potty. And why is it that your need to sit is not satisfied by planting yourself on the porcelain throne? If you do manage to complete a workout, you'll be rewarded with skill points that will allow you to unlock further objectives. Oh yeah, this is the DS game, so where's the touchscreen functionality? There really isn't any. Parents, take note. The Herbs for Nintendo's DS is the newest way that today's youth can practice their social climbing skills, assuring them of success in tomorrow's dog-eat-dog world. It's also the newest way to build negative stereotypes. Repetitive at best and mind-numbing at worst, we give it a 2 out of 5.
That Sim just got electrocuted. What a horrible way to go.
Well, at least I didn't wall the Sim up or set it on fire. There are so many ways to commit simicide.
Oh, or like putting him in a pool and then removing the ladder.
Or not feeding them.
Or just turning the DS off.
Up next, warning, objects on the Nintendo DS may not actually resemble Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 2.
Now, when you buy 3 or more medium one-topping pizzas from Domino's, you get them for just $5 each. That means Pepperoni Guy, Mushroom Guy, and Sausage Guy can each get their own pizza for just $5. Hey, who invited I'll Pay You Tomorrow Guy?
Domino's 555 deal is back. Buy 3 or more medium one-topping pizzas and they're all just $5 each. Only from Domino's. Get the door. It's Domino's 555 deal.
Hello? It's happening again.
I don't believe it. To track down an ancient evil, they have been trained to hunt it.
I gotta go down there.
equipped to kill it.
It's just the beginning.
Now, they just have to survive it. Alone in the Dark. Rated R. In theaters Friday.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Craig.
You're leaving us?
Yes, I'm going to be working at Anderson's just up the street.
Anderson's? That's a shame.
Now turn your back on us, would you? After all we've done for you.
The rules of the London underworld. Learn to live by them. Rated M for mature.
In these times of too much credit card debt, are you getting caught trying to balance your credit card problems as you try to balance your life? The consequences are serious. But there is hope. There's 800 Credit Card Debt, an approved debt management company established to get you back on solid ground.
If you have between $2,500 and $40,000 in credit card debt, then 800 Credit Card Debt can help eliminate credit card penalties, reduce interest rates, and make your monthly payments smaller.
They negotiated my payments down substantially from $300 a month to $135.
My interest rates on all 4 cards were between 22 to 29%. They lowered my interest rates to 4 to 11%.
It went down from 20,000 to 18,000 to 16,000 to 15,000.
At a much faster rate than I could have done myself.
Call for your free and confidential credit card debt analysis. Call in the next 5 minutes to see how fast you can get out of debt. 1-800-453-1306.
Find the G-Spot. Cinematech is next. Followed by the Electric Playground at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. Then it's X-Play at 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific.
What haven't I said about Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb?
Welcome back to X-Play.
Later in the show, we have Mario Party 6.
And I know you'll like parties.
But first, the biggest movie of last summer
Becomes one of the biggest games of last summer.
and then makes its way to Nintendo's brand new handheld.
That's right, Spider-Man, the only guy who can wear red and blue spandex and not have his masculinity questioned. He's on the DS.
Well, Spider-Man 2 to be exact.
So if you didn't get enough Doc Ock fighting fun last May, now you can fight him anywhere. Here's a review of Spider-Man 2 for the Nintendo DS.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, where you come from, Spider-Man? Nobody knows who you are. Long gone are those days of yesteryear when superheroes taught vocabulary to grade schoolers. It's big business now, Sonny. Enter Spider-Man 2 for the Nintendo DS. Despite the fact that you can't spell Spider-Man without a D and an S, there isn't much DS in this game. Ooh, that joke sucked. This is Peter Parker. Nope, not really Tobey Maguire, more like a cross between an orangutan and Jerry O'Connell. Fortunately, the game itself looks good. Spidey's as agile as ever, and moving around is zippy and fun. But a core problem of this title is that because there's no level map, you seldom know what you're swinging into. It's even odds whether you'll discover whole new areas to explore or smack into things that taste like burning. So if there's no map, what does the touchscreen do? Basically, it's DOA. Mostly all it does is let you choose a special attack. So like my fumbling overtures to pick up girls, it gets ignored. And also like me, what little action it does get isn't very good. Spidey has special attacks you unlock, but you do start off with a few, like the sliding kick and throwing webby boogers. But my favorite is the web fling. Even though it doesn't seem very heroic to toss someone off a building, I mean, anybody can do that.
I think he's dead.
Yes! Cling! Swing! Fling! What? No bling bling? Without a level map, the environments become rote memorization. Combine that with mission goals that are timed way too tightly, and the whole thing turns very frustrating very quickly. Spider-Man 2 has some things going for it, but overall, it's a headache. Take 2 and call me in the morning. 2 out of 5, that is.
Spidey has seen better days.
Spider-Man 2 for the Xbox, PS2, or GameCube is just dandy. But if you were thinking about picking it up for the PC or the DS, stop. Go read some comics instead.
They're cheaper and less frustrating.
Unless they're those stupid issues where Spidey discovers Gwen Stacy gave birth to the Green Goblin's illegitimate twins, then you're better off playing the DS.
Yeah, and you're nerding me out a little bit now.
Oh, please. You make Wookiee noises at the drop of a hat.
I do not.
Oh, look, a hat's dropping.
Coming up, if you like the letter T, then you'll love the title of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2.
Crockett! Forget everything you think you know about Resident Evil.
I'm under the President's order to rescue you.
My father? Oh my God! What's going on?
Don't worry, Ashley. I'm coming for you.
Vayan por detrás. Evil has evolved. Resident Evil 4 for Nintendo GameCube. Rated M for mature. Only from Capcom.
You are a mercenary in a playground of destruction. Hijack any vehicle. Use any weapon. Blow up anything. Blow it up again. Keep blowing stuff up. Blow the living crap out of it. Blow the living crap out of it some more. Mercenaries Playground of Destruction. In stores now. Rated T for teen.
You want to live life to its fullest. If you smoke, you're not. Today, thousands are turning to Smokeaway. Smokeaway is the all-natural, non-prescription system formulated to help you be smoke-free. The Smokeaway program is designed to help reduce and control nicotine cravings, minimize withdrawal symptoms, and help keep you calm. Live a smoke-free lifestyle. Call now or go online to try Smokeaway risk-free and live life to its fullest.
Are you ready to quit smoking? You can get the help you need. Today, thousands are turning to Smokeaway. Smokeaway is the all-natural, non-prescription system formulated to help you be smoke-free. The Smokeaway program is designed to help reduce and control nicotine cravings, minimize withdrawal symptoms, and help keep you calm. Live a smoke-free lifestyle. Call now or go online to try Smokeaway risk-free and get the help you need to quit smoking.
Worms and germs can attack your computer.
Something's wrong with your computer, and you've tried everything.
Try this.
One quick click. Velos will keep your entire system virus-free, safe, and secure.
With Velos, to make it faster than the day you got it.
Visit Velos.com.
And make it quick.
If you even think you're slowing down, get a free virus scan at Velos.com and make it fast.
Enjoy computer and video games? Train now for a career in this $7 billion industry. That's right, Brown College is now offering career training in game design and development. At Brown College, you can train to take your ideas from concept to completion and beyond. With over 230 million video games sold last year, game makers need talented, trained people to create the next generation of games. Turn your dreams into reality with career training in game design and development. Call Brown College now. Classes are starting soon. Call 800-766-2010. That's 800-766-2010.
The Screensavers, tonight at midnight.
Please don't boycott Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
There aren't really enough people watching to boycott us, are there?
I think that's because we're already boycotted.
Oh. Welcome back to X-Play.
It's no secret that the staff of this show likes a lot of games that are geared towards the adults.
Yeah, games with violence, profanity, ladies of the evening.
That doesn't mean that we aren't able to tap into our inner child to review a game made for kids.
I thought you drowned your inner child in bourbon.
Kid's a good swimmer.
I like swimming.
Here's a review of a game made for the younger, less jaded members of the audience. Ty, the Tasmanian Tiger 2.
I know that Australia's contributed much to the world. You know, Coalition of the Willing, News Corp, Vegemite. But if you think about it, we know them the best for yammering on like this.
You mean it's an immunity community?
That stinker!
Diplomatic body?
What does it mean?
It's the only thing that can defend the ground troops from those demon fluffies. Oh, there. You little beauty!
Oh, there's a shocker out there. Frills have brushed the Northern River.
Do you honestly think they talk like this when our backs are turned?
Well, there's no time to stand around gasbagging.
That's irrelevant. Because you're treated to a barrage of twangy colonial vocal opacity in Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2. One in a long line of alliterative titles that curses contemporary culture like the common cold. The Tasmanian tiger is an extinct creature from Tasmania. But we don't deal with white people's great gift of eradication in this game. Here, our suddenly bipedal buddy is fighting other members of the animal kingdom from inside their natural robots. Enemy animals like these lizards. These lizards with lasers. These robots controlled by lizards. Clearly, kids, if you see a lizard, kill them. They're evil. This little distraction from Down Under serves up all this Technicolor silliness in pretty traditional form. Achieve different tasks. Collect crap.
I've got some Google juice.
That eventually allows you to proceed to a new area where you accomplish the same.
Crikey!
The fact is, the game is just not terribly compelling if you're older than a young person. Ty isn't replete with moves. He throws boomerangs, and he bites. There, you have it. Well, no. He does have one of the robots common to these creatures before they were hunted off the Earth. Apparently, robots were no match for the musket. And apparently, the Australian Travel Board thought it was a good idea to capture the barrenness of the Australian outback by offering up a lot of nothing in between the somethings in Ty 2. It's a good idea, except that it's not. Though, to its credit, the game is completely playable. It's just not very interesting. It could easily occupy that nephew you'd rather give sedatives to, and it'll do wonders for kids who want to learn about the natural world and its robots. A 3 out of 5.
The game is completely playable?
Listen, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. I learned that life lesson from an animated rabbit.
When do you get your life lessons from an animated rabbit?
Sometimes. That's why I refer to my troubled 20s as the Watership Down years. Guess I shouldn't take a relationship advice for the Black Rabbit of Death, huh?
No.
Up next, Mario likes to party. How do we know? The game is called Mario Party 6.
Brought to you by Coca-Cola. Let's make it real.
Lots of people see a girl band and they focus on their looks, but for us, it's all about the music. We're putting a demo together in Taylor's basement, and it's going pretty well, except when Sylvia, our drummer, has this idea.
What? What?
She calms down once we get a call that we can play a gig as the opening band at this club. It turns out to be opening for the opening band, but whatever, we need the gig. We show up early so we have plenty of time to warm up, go over the set list, and get focused. We go on. As we go into Love is Pain, we sound good, and we don't look too bad either. But like I said, it's all about the music. Did you hear that?
Alien versus Predator. With an all-new beginning, never seen in theaters. Alien versus Predator. Own it Tuesday.
You ugly son of a...
We are the men and women of the United States Army Reserve. We are regular people who share our time serving our country and our communities. Our training makes us stronger as soldiers and as citizens who stand ready.
To find out how you can serve your country in the Army Reserve, call 1-888-624-ARMY for this free DVD and get a free sports watch. Stand ready in the Army Reserve.
I began losing my hair about a year ago. Is it ever gonna stop?
What caused it to fall out anyway? Let's say I'm ready to do something about my hair loss. What are my options?
Why me?
It's hard to know what to do when you start losing your hair. That's where Bosley comes in. For over 25 years, people have turned to us for answers to their questions about hair loss and hair restoration.
So what is natural hair restoration? Where does the hair come from? Is it permanent?
Does the hair actually grow?
To find out, just call this toll-free number. We'll send you this free video and comprehensive guidebook that give you the real facts about hair loss and the choices you have for dealing with it. Financing is available. So call now and discover how Bosley has advanced the science of natural hair restoration, how they use your own living hair to fill in the thin spots, You'll also meet people who were once losing their hair and see what they looked like then and now.
But here's the big question. Do you think my barber will remember me?
To receive more information, please call 1-800-309-8402.
Your nights are about to get freaked with the G-Spot. 2 hours of G4 Tech TV guaranteed to please. Find the G-Spot next.
You can pry that copy of Halo 2 out of their cold, dead hands. It's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Riot. Welcome back to X-Play.
Dude, do you like to party?
Totally.
How about Mario Party 6 then?
Not quite the kind of party I was thinking of.
Well, it's not all about you, Adam.
It's not?
No. Here's our review of Mario Party 6.
What's it about?
Go!
Bright colors, zany music, impossibly upbeat gameplay. I need Advil. It can only be another Mario Party game. Aren't they tired of making these yet? No? Okay, then let's get this party started. Again, with Mario Party 6. If you've managed to pull yourself out from under that slimy wet rock in the last 10 years, you know what Mario Party is all about. It's a board game and a video game mixed together. Then fed all the hallucinogenics Nintendo could find. The first new goodie that will catch your eye is the microphone stuffed in the box.
Why does it look like a tampon?
Yes, Nintendo continues to strengthen its unconventional gameplay chops by including microphone-controlled levels. This mostly consists of dictating action to the mildly retarded Mario Squad.
Run! Run! Run!
It shows potential, but it's about as fun as it looks.
Up, down, up.
It's a shame the microphone isn't more integrated, but maybe that will change in the future when it offers more freedom.
Don't let him do that to you. Wait, take that star and shove it up his ass.
For the first time in Mario Party, the board changes from day to night. As night sets, new features open up. But the best part of the gameplay are the orbs. Orbs are wildcard items that bring a much appreciated element of strategy to the game board. Who says the GameCube is for kids? Ooh, a pop-up book. But like the party precedent that's come before, Mario Party 6 is all about the mini-games. Slots! Now if they only had pachinko. Oh, look, they're holding hands. And like a true party, you'll have to race the other drunks to the bathroom door. Does it bother anyone else that Yoshi's lifeless body is drifting in the background? With the addition of strategy and the ridiculous proliferation of minigames, Nintendo has slapped some new legs on this flagging series, and we can't wait to see the new uses for the microphone.
Mario, pedal smack. Yoshi, strut the streets for coins.
Mario Party 6 rolled a 4 out of 5.
Yoshi's lifeless corpse in space? Mike shaped like a feminine hygiene product? Mario pedaling smack? Street walking for coins? This game is not for kids.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Of all the gaming peripherals we've seen recently, at least the Mario Party microphone was the most innocuous.
Yes, it is better than the giant Donkey Kongas, the Onimusha 3 Battle Sword. Oh, that was awful. And the Taiko drumsticks that have come with other games. Oh, and of course, the Virtual Boy.
Oh, yes. He had me single for most of 1995. Single and legally blind.
Now, do you have an opinion about gaming peripherals?
Of course. You people have an opinion about everything, you paranoid freak.
Yes, so visit our website.
G4TV.com. There may even be a /Xplay. Go there and rant on about how there are outside powers that are forcing us to do things beyond our will. You guys are worse than the JFK theories.
You done?
All right, I'm done.
Well, at least Mario Party 6 is much better than Mario Party 5.
Or
That's
4,
a good thing.
3, 2, 1. That's it.
Your nights are about to get freaked with the G-Spot.
It's all.
Into the game-malicious world of reviews.
You're gonna have to love that.
Cheats.
You know nothing!
And treats.
Meow.
Off the cuff. Unpredictable. Irresistible.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
2 hours of G4 Tech TV guaranteed to please.
I'll slap you senseless if you change that channel.
Find the G-Spot next.